So you just bought a couple of e-bikes and you want to go on a road trip. Now you need a bike rack that can handle the e-bikes. You cannot just use a regular bicycle rack. You need something designed for e-bikes because e-bikes are incredibly heavy. And this is the Young Electric Easy Fold 2-bike rack with ramp. Right up here is the ramp. And right here, you just pull that pin and this thing folds right on down. All right, that's in place. This part's the ramp. All we got to do is pull this pin off. All right. Go ahead and lift your arm up here. This part's going to attach to the frame. See the two little slots? Hooks right in place like that. Super easy. Boy, having the ramp on here certainly makes easy work of this. Just drop that in place. Now to keep the bike steady, you just go ahead and adjust your arm. Now I'm going to slide this just a little bit up. I'm going to bring it right up there to where it fits fairly snug right there. Tighten that up. See that? And then we just slide this through. Pull it tight. That's pretty secure right there. Now you get this just about right. I think that's going to be perfect. All right. That front tire is not going anywhere. Let's get the back tire. Go ahead and feed that through. And the same thing on the other side. Pull it nice and snug. That bike is not going anywhere. Now, unhook this side. Go ahead and lift that one up. Fits right in the slot. Let's go get the other bike. All right, let's get that right. Yeah, let's see, might need to go up just a hair. There we go. Let's tighten it into place right there. That's pretty snug. See that? That's not going anywhere. Now this part, you just loosen up, slide it over, clamp it back down, all right, where it's nice and secure. And that back wheel isn't going anywhere. That didn't even take me, what, 2 minutes to put these two bikes on? And the ramp slides back in, and you just use this pin again and put it back in place. Just like that. These bikes are not going anywhere. It really only took me about 20 to 25 minutes to put this entire thing together, and it only needed one adjustable wrench. But I added a few features, and I want to show you the features that I added. I think they're quite important. So I added a hitch tightener. I don't know if you guys could see That metal plate right there and these U-bolt shaped, it prevents the sideways rattle, okay? And if you notice, it takes a 2-inch receiver. I only have a 1 1/4 inch receiver installed on my car, so I had to get an adapter. So I have a hitch tightener at the adapter and a hitch tightener at my receiver. And you see the bent part, it keeps it from rattle. You can't get this thing rattling anymore. I think these are important to add. You can get them at OutFitR.com. The reason they're so important, if you're going on a long trip, you don't want a constant sway back and forth. We've all taken paper clips and kind of bent them out of shape, and you know how easily they snap. But right here, that prevents the wobble back and forth, and it makes it for a nice, smooth ride the whole way. Listen, there's no rattling. I'm just getting forceful with this, because if it can't handle that, you know, you don't want to take this on a long summer vacation if you don't have the right tools. There should be no wobble, all right? A little bit of jiggle up here is no big deal. Wobble here could be dangerous. I also installed a lock, all right? So I put a locking pin, and I ordered another locking pin for this side right here. This came with it. It actually screws in. I actually really like that, so I went to OutFitR and I ordered another locking pin just like this. And if you're like me and you needed the 1 1/4 inch to 2-inch trailer hitch adapter, all you need to do is go to OutFitR.com and they have exactly what you need. That's not going anywhere. All right, may wobble just a little bit, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, now let's take this out and give it a really good test. So I apologize about the wind noise, guys, but I did want to leave it in because I really wanted you guys to hear there's no metal clanking, there's no grinding, a little bit of wind noise, and a little bit of engine noise, but that's all you hear. I just logged on to OutFitR.com and they're currently selling this bike rack for $349.99. What I really wanted to show you was the accessory. So under here, under vehicle accessories, this is where you're going to find your hitch tightener. This is where you're going to find your locking pin. And this is where you're going to find your 1 1/4 inch to 2-inch adapter. And thank you, OutFitR, for sending me the Young Electric e-bike rack to try out. I really enjoy it, and you know I'll be using that on a regular basis. Nice and easy. I think I'll keep it on the back for a little while. I want to thank OutFitR for sending me this great bike rack, guys. And if you're interested in getting one of these bike racks, all you got to do is look in this video's description. I'll include some links and discount codes. And guys, if you like this video, please click like. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing, ringing that bell, and receive all the notifications every time I release a new video. And please take a look at this video right here.